All right, YouTube. It's time anyway for me to clean up this rifle, the Crosman DPMS SBR, the short barrel rifle. So I'm just going to do a quick field strip takedown, tear it down and clean it up the way I do. This rifle has had over 5,000 BB shot through it, so might as well clean the barrel, have everything out. So this is how I do it. It's not very detailed. It's going to take probably 15 minutes, so bear with me. Hopefully you'll like it. For one, it's a beautiful little rifle. I have it set up with, I have some little gun skins on there on my magazine, on the rifle. I did mount a light on it. Why it's not working. The one that's got to be on. The laser has a light. Pretty cool. Pressure pad. You can have it low setting or high. That's one cool little feature, huh? Now I have it set on there. It's M-lock, so the rifle, obviously the BB guns do not have M-locks, so I just have it taped on for now. It's kind of like a military style, how they would do it. But anyway, back to the cleaning process. First thing you want to do is never keep your finger off the trigger, just like a real rifle. Just pull out the magazine, empty. I have a spare, most of my rifles. Now this procedure is the same for the R1, this rifle, the DPMS, SBR, your Bushmaster, MPW, the R1, all of them. They're pretty much the same. They run the same. So let's check it out. Even a dust flat works. Pretty cool, huh? It's on safe. Make sure there's nothing in the chamber. Now, first thing you're gonna do is tear the rifle apart, the upper and the lower. You have a rear pin, just like a real AR, and your front pin. You're gonna pop those through. You do not need to pop them all the way out. This one you can just pull right to the stopping point. This one, keep your thumb on the upper and your rest of your hand fingers on the lower. Pull this one all the way out. It's kind of top heavy. If you do not do that, it'll just start flopping around on you. So there's your lower. We'll get into that. There's not much to that to lube it up. Let's tear apart the bolt carrier group. Should slide right out. Place the upper down. You have your charging handle, your hammer, nicely lubed up. I just lubed this rifle up. You can see the wear on the charging handle where you charge it. Slides back and forth, so you have a little wear there. You're gonna have a little wear right here. You're gonna lubricate that seal right there, that green seal, a little bit of silicone. All right, not much to it. Everything looks pretty good in here. Now the lower, the buffer tube, I'm not gonna tear apart. What you would do is you push that detent pin down. You have to rotate this so that groove is lined up with that pin. And you can pull the buffer tube out. Really, all you do there is wipe it down really well and kind of maybe lube it up with a little bit of oil. But I usually do that after about 10,000 BB shot. So I'm only halfway there. So really right here, all I'm gonna do is look at it, inspect it. Feels a little rough. Now you could smooth this out. If I had a little Dremel, I could smooth that out. But all you're really gonna do, I use gun grease, Sig Sauer, Spec 1. Just gonna, this is like a needle, so you're gonna squeeze a little bit out. Now just get it going. Pull it back so it doesn't keep coming out. I have a rag right there, and I just run my finger across there. See how it's lubing that whole rail up? Lube it up right there a little bit. Inspect it. Bolt catch release, everything looks good. Fire group looks good. There's no need for you to take it apart any more than this. That's all you're gonna, this is all I do. Put the lower back. Now the upper, let's put a cap back on this. I don't know if I need much grease on here. We'll see. Like I said, I already lubed it up. I want to clean the barrel, so I'm going to run this snake. I have the Umarex gun cleaning kit for it's universal for the 177 and the .22, 4.5 and the 5.5 millimeter. Comes with everything in it. Cleaning brushes in case you use it for pellets. It's good for pellets too with the brushes and the wands. Comes with little tools for like your screwdriver and everything. It's really, really nice. So with this thing, what you want to do, you want to run it down the barrel this way. So it comes out on this end. Screw in your wand, cotton swab, little ballistisol on there. Nothing, no hops or nothing. Just run it right through with some good cleaner. All right, get in there. Yeah, it's hard to bend it in. There it goes. Straighten it out. Just gonna pull that through. It's pretty dirty. I don't know if that'll zoom in. That came out pretty dirty. It's a smooth barrel, so I mean, I got it cleaned a little bit at least. Let's run it through again. Could take that suppressor off to make it easier. That stuff smells good. Make a cologne out of that stuff. Careful not to damage anything. You know, it's like I said, it's a smooth barrel. It should be good enough. Now, I also have another smooth barrel out here. This Beretta. This also has a smooth BB gun barrel, so I'm going to clean that later, but I'll spare you that. Let's put the snake back over here for now. All right, so now what I do is I take some silicone lube, just some airsoft silicone lubricant. I'm going to just lubricate a couple areas in here. One little drop here and there. Do not need a whole lot right there. The seal right here, the rubber seal, I put a little drop right there. Wherever you see rubber, lube it up. Well, that's sensitive, huh? Wow, I like that light. This is an Olight GLM green laser light. Pretty cool. Does not belong on this rifle, I tell you. This is an expensive light. All right, your bolt carrier group before, okay, your magazines. You also want to, nobody thinks of this, you want to lube them up. Where do you think you lube them up? Where you see rubber, right there, one seal. I just put one drop, lube it all up right there. Well, I have my spare magazine. I have them numbered 1, 2, 3. Every rifle comes with one, so I buy an extra one every time I buy a rifle, every other rifle or something, so I have spares all the time. Like I said, they're all interchangeable, except for the AK-1. My AK-1, you can't, it's not interchangeable. Okay, your bolt carrier group. I'm going to put a drop right there on that seal, the green seal right there. Just going to drop a little bit here and there where that bolt slides. It's wear's nice. I painted this up. Very little wear. It's not taking off the painted or Cerakote. It's leaving it. It's just beautiful. I'm so happy how it came out. I didn't want to do the charging handle because it would look gaudy all in gold. But I did want to do the bolt carrier group. All right, your hammer looks good. You want to check it for cracks. Make sure that steel hammer's in there. That steel BB part. All looks good. There's a guy in Rumble, Canada. He modifies the heck out of these. He's a pretty cool dude. All right, so how we're gonna put this together, back together. There's our pin. The hammer goes in one way only, that way. Your charging handle goes on top just like that. You're gonna hold all of it just like that. Grab your upper, holding onto your hammer. Muffed it. Hey. There it goes. Right back in there. That's how it should look, nice and flat, with the hammer on the inside, not on the outside, with the hole on the back. Close your dust cover. You're going to take your lower. Sure this pin is pulled out. Push this pin in. Take this pin that's notched. That goes towards the front. All right, everything's back together. Sounds safe. Let's do a function check. Dust cover came open. Everything works. Put our magazine back in. There she is. Now the last thing I do, oops, and none came out. I like to shine it up a little bit. I take a silicone cloth. I just go over the rifle. Shine it up. Protects everything. I know it's only a BB gun, but you know what? They're not cheap. These are replicas for training, having fun, plinking. Man, you can jump right up there with accessories. Even with the little aluminum sights. All right. You can adjust it pretty far back. Oh yeah, with that laser, it's right on the sight too. I don't know if you could see it. It's always hard to see. That's pretty cool. It's ready to go. Yep. Man. So happy with it. Pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed it. Make it a short barrel rifle right there. And with the spare magazines, 25 rounds in each one, with, you know, CO2, you can get at least 100 to 125 shots out of 2 cartridges. They come with the wrench. I always have a hard time pulling them out. See if you got any gas in them. Not this one. Empty. Nice. Time to charge them up. That'll be next.